Hello everyone, name's Luke Rip and welcome back to a new TV review here on Weekos. Today I'm going to talk about The Bear Season 2. The Bear Season 1 is one of the best TV shows I've ever seen in recent years. It had great filmmaking, it had great writing, great performances, with not just a great cast, but a perfectly placed cast. And while it plays some stereotypes here and there, all the main characters are very deep, and the way that they are visited and the way they are expanded, it's incredibly effective. The Bear Season 2 picks up right after the ending of The Bear Season 1. If you don't remember what happens at the end of Season 1, Carmy and the others find out that Michael hid all the money he owed to Uncle Jimmy in the walls, and they find out after a fire. Right after that discovery, Carmy decides to take that money and redo the whole restaurant. And basically, the whole storyline of Season 2 is that it follows Carmy and his gang making this restaurant totally new and calling it The Bear. And of course, chaos ensues. Now, this season it's quite different from the previous one in the sense that there are a lot of spin-off episodes, so to speak. For example, we have an episode which is completely focused on Richie, and an episode completely focused on Marcus, one completely focused on Sydney, as well as an hour-long flashback episode, star-studded. And I will not spoil you who is in that. I'll just say to you that it's the episode where Jon Bernthal returns as Michael for a way longer time than the flashbacks that we saw in Season 1. And in a way, the structure, even the storytelling, becomes very similar to Atlanta, which is no surprise because after all, the show is produced by Hiro Murai, who was heavily involved in Atlanta. He directed some episodes, is also, I think, co-creator of the show. And the structure becomes very similar to the Donald Glover's show. And while at first it's a little bit hard to accept, sort of, especially coming off of Season 1, it grows on you and it actually enhances the whole story, the whole experience of the show. Also, as a result of these spin-off episodes, Season 2 is 2 episodes longer than Season 1. And of course it doesn't really affect the storytelling all that much because again there is an hour-long flashback episode, and most importantly it doesn't feel like longer, it doesn't feel like it drags. The only episode that I think was a little bit self-indulgent was episode 2, where the indie-like filmmaking is wisely used throughout the show, but in that episode it is a little bit self-indulgent because they use some techniques that in certain moments they are actually not needed. But with all that said, it's another home run for FX. It's a great follow-up to Season 1. In certain ways it's better than Season 1, and if you liked The Bear before, you're gonna like it even more now. The cast is again fantastic. Jeremy Allen White is simply magnificent as Carmy, is a perfect protagonist for the show. Ayo Debidi is a great co-lead of the whole show. Ebon Moss-Bachrach as Richie does a fantastic job once again, and his performance here is way more nuanced. Lionel Boyce returns as Marcus as well, and he does a fantastic job, but everyone who returns, of course, Oliver Platt as Uncle Jimmy, Jon Bernthal as Michael, and all the star-studded guest stars that you'll see in that episode, and I think one of it will be even more present in Season 3. So what's the score I'm giving The Bear Season 2? Bear Season 2 is an 8.5 out of 10. It's great storytelling once again, and very effective, very powerful, and it's a must-watch for anyone. If you didn't watch The Bear, it's already out in English-speaking countries on Disney+, and in Italy it's coming out on August 16. If you want, you can do like me, just VPN and watch it on the UK Disney+, unless you need the Italian dub or the Italian subtitles. In that case, you are gonna have to wait. Did you watch The Bear Season 2? What do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and share it with anyone who could be interested in it. Also, be sure to follow Weekos on all social media. We are on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch, and TikTok. Once again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Luke Ripa, and I'll see you next time here on Weekos.